So we've made it on the trailer because not registered, and she's on the dyno. Already getting a few laughs, and it's gonna be loud, but you'll get used to it, and we'll see what it makes. So other than bolting the supercharger on there and buying the belt, the car was 250 bucks. The supercharger I got for 150 bucks, intercooler I had, fuel reg I had, fuel rail I had. I just changed injectors from a B series. I don't think it was a turbo rail. I think it was just an NA rail. So they're just NA B series injectors, and they're bigger than the Series 1 AU that was in it. And as you'll see from the clip, it actually went all right. Fuel reg a little bit, pretty well as far as it'll go, and see if it helps. I doubt it will, but we can only try. Take number 3, new injectors, always a problem on the dyno. I think base fuel pressure still at 55 pound. See how it goes. So yeah, we changed the injectors in record time, all in there, and like a classic dyno, can't pick what's going to go wrong next, and it looks like a sensor. So we'll go take 5, and we'll make some power then. So it did blow the dipstick, as you can see, probably from all the oil about it. But if we pop on over here, we pulled a bit of fuel out of it now that we changed injectors, and it made 192 horsepower, 143 kilowatts for us Australians. And yeah, 6 pound, pretty well through the whole lot. It's pretty well everything you want for a bit of a nuts and bolts put together thing. Loves it.
Ignore the knock and see if we can put the timing on.
So it sprayed a bit of oil, but that just means it's making power, so we don't really care about that. tunable at 196. Got it back from the dyno. She did well, the big girl. Probably better than I expected. Expecting, I should say. So a bit of context. COVID 500 coming up, so wanted to make a car that would perform, and ended up with this AU. I put the supercharger on it. I put a different fuel rail in it so I could get a different fuel reg, and then the reg wasn't quite enough, so put a rising rate reg, as my previous video or next video will show, just fitting that up. What else did I do? Put a different fuel pump in it, and then intercooled it because it was blowing a bit of hot air, so I thought I should do that as well. Other than that, the things as it was stock, pretty well 200 horsepower, which is hilarious considering the effort gone to. Shows what is possible. Yes, it probably knocks a lot. We'll ignore that. It probably won't get loaded the same on the dirt as it does on the dyno. So, hey, there's some context. That's why I'm doing it. And context on the tuning side of things, I was headed to CP Performance. Cheers, Shane, local tuner of Launceston. He does PCM tech as well for the Falcons, as you'll see on my other FG. So hit him up if you want to tune. He does a good job. I was going there merely to use the dyno to see what the big girl would do. So I only had tunability of the fuel. I was only there for a power run. I knew I wasn't going to be tuning it to try and get any more power out of it. Once we saw the numbers, we were pretty keen to get 200 horsepower, but well, you get that. It's close enough. But yeah, hit him up. Legend. Cheers for helping me out. And cheers for, abusing the dyno with such a filth car. Maybe people will hit you up for an AU tune. Can only hope.